Have you ever felt that even though you eat healthy, exercise regularly, and drink enough water every day, your body still feels tired, your hands and feet are cold, your sleep is restless, and your vitality quietly fades with time? Many men over the age of 60 are going through the same thing. They go for checkups, take supplements, try different kinds of vitamins, but see little improvement. Why is that? You may have never thought about it, but sometimes the real problem isn't aging or illness. It's that your body is becoming unbalanced from within. And the surprising truth is, with just one simple and inexpensive ingredient sitting quietly in your kitchen, you can help restore that inner balance. Baking soda, when used the right way, can not only neutralize excess acid, but also support hormone function, improve blood circulation, and help men over 60 regain their natural biological rhythm. Today, I will show you 7 little-known benefits of baking soda for men's health in later life. If you are living with an elderly loved one, don't skip this video. Leave a comment with your country and age below. The human body is a finely tuned system in which the balance between acid and alkaline plays a central role in overall health, especially for men over the age of 60. Numerous studies have shown that when the internal environment becomes too acidic, physiological functions begin to decline silently, often without us even realizing it. This condition gradually affects blood circulation, reduces the body's ability to transport oxygen and hormones, and leads to cold hands and feet, poor sleep, and increasing sensitivity in the prostate and urinary system over time. Baking soda, scientifically known as sodium bicarbonate, is a natural alkaline substance that can gently neutralize excess acid in the body. When used properly, it can help restore the ideal pH balance in the blood, urine, and even tissue fluids. This, in turn, enhances nutrient absorption, supports healthy blood flow, and regulates the function of the brain pituitary testes axis, which is the hormonal control center during the aging process. According to the National Institutes of Health (NIH), maintaining pH within a balanced range not only helps prevent chronic diseases, but also slows down the natural decline in male physiological health as we age. This also explains why some people, simply by rebalancing their internal environment, begin to feel more energetic, experience less fatigue, and enjoy deeper sleep each night. Baking soda is not a medication, but when used as a regular supportive remedy, it can bring about gentle recovery from within. And the remarkable truth is, every major transformation often begins with something very small. Benefit 1. Improving blood circulation to hormone-related organs. After the age of 60, many men begin to notice a clear decline in blood circulation. This often shows up as persistently cold hands and feet, ongoing fatigue, reduced vitality, and a slower recovery rate after physical activity compared to earlier years, when blood no longer flows as smoothly as it did in youth. The organs involved in hormone function, such as the prostate and endocrine system, also begin to operate less efficiently. This is where baking soda becomes recognized as a natural, safe, and accessible supportive remedy. According to a study from Harvard Medical School, baking soda has the ability to gently reduce blood viscosity, allowing blood vessels to dilate just enough to improve flow without causing sudden changes in blood pressure. By neutralizing excess acid, baking soda helps create an ideal environment for red blood cells to deliver oxygen to critical cell regions. This, in turn, enhances the function of endocrine glands and supports the steady production of hormones. A common and safe method of use is to dissolve 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water and drink it in the morning or after a light meal, 1 to 2 times per week. However, it is important not to use it every day. Instead, think of it as a gentle adjustment to help your body return to its natural balance. As circulation improves, you may start to notice subtle changes. Mornings feel less tiring. Your hands begin to feel warmer. Your mind becomes clearer. And a sense of masculinity may gradually return in moments you thought had faded. Good blood flow is the foundation of long-lasting hormonal health. It doesn't need to be loud, just steady enough to awaken the strength that still lives quietly within you. Benefit 2. Reducing nighttime urination and bladder pressure. One of the most common issues that leaves many men over 60 feeling tired and drained during the day is frequent nighttime urination. Waking up 2 to 3 times each night interrupts deep sleep, disrupts the body's biological rhythm, and leads to a sluggish, unrefreshed state of mind. Many people assume this is just a normal part of aging. But the truth is, there are ways to support improvement, starting with rebalancing the body's acid-alkaline environment. According to urology experts from the Journal of Urology, when urine becomes too acidic, it can irritate the bladder lining and trigger the frequent urge to urinate, even when the bladder isn't full. Baking soda, with its natural alkaline properties, can gently neutralize this acidity. As a result, it helps soothe the bladder lining, ease pressure, and reduce the number of times you wake up during the night. Many older adults who use it properly over time report noticeable benefits: deeper sleep, less burning sensation in the morning, and a more relaxed feeling in the lower abdomen. A recommended method is to dissolve 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water and drink it in the morning after a light meal or at least 1 hour before lunch. Avoid using baking soda in the evening to prevent placing extra pressure on the kidneys overnight. Also, reduce salt intake at dinner and limit strong tea or coffee after 4 p.m. to achieve the best results. A full night of uninterrupted sleep not only restores energy, but also lays the foundation for stable hormone function. By calming the bladder, you can begin to enjoy restful nights again, just like in your younger years. And that is the beginning of renewed hormonal vitality from within. Benefit 3. Easing mild inflammation in the prostate area. In men over the age of 60, the prostate is one of the organs most affected by changes in hormone levels and the body's internal environment. When this gland becomes mildly irritated or experiences low-grade inflammation, the body often sends signals through discomfort in the lower abdomen. Frequent urination, occasional difficulty urinating, or a feeling of heaviness down there without a clear cause. While these symptoms may not be immediately dangerous, they slowly wear down overall health, drain vitality, and lead to ongoing fatigue. Baking soda, with its ability to balance pH and support the body's natural anti-inflammatory environment, has attracted the attention of researchers in recent years. According to the Arthritis Foundation, when baking soda is used in proper amounts. It can influence immune cells known as macrophages, helping shift them from a pro-inflammatory to an anti-inflammatory state. This helps calm mild inflammatory responses in soft tissues, including in the prostate region, as the environment around the prostate becomes more balanced. Internal pressure is released and discomfort noticeably reduced. A safe method is to mix half a teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of warm water and drink it in the morning, once or twice a week. For best results, continue consistently for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Additionally, staying well hydrated, eating plenty of leafy greens, and limiting processed foods will further support the body's natural inflammation-fighting processes. Taking care of your prostate is not just about keeping the urinary tract clear. It's about maintaining your vitality, protecting your energy, and preserving hormone function in a stable and natural way. Benefit 4. Stabilizing male hormones. After the age of 60, levels of male hormones, especially testosterone, begin to decline naturally, leaving many men feeling as though they are gradually losing the vitality they once had during their peak years. This decline doesn't always show up in obvious ways. It often begins with unexplained fatigue, a drop in motivation, difficulty focusing, reduced energy, and a loss of interest in things that once brought joy and excitement. Endocrinology experts, such as Dr. John E. Morley, one of the pioneers in aging-related testosterone research, have emphasized, hormones are not just a matter of youth, they are the foundation of masculinity, confidence, and the body's ability to recover at every stage of life. While baking soda does not directly increase testosterone, it plays a key role in maintaining the ideal biochemical environment for endocrine glands to function properly. When the blood becomes too acidic, the natural hormone production process is suppressed, causing glands like the testes or adrenal glands to slow down. Baking soda helps neutralize excess acid, restoring a stable pH in the blood and cellular fluids. This creates better conditions for internal enzymes to function smoothly. As a result, hormone production is gently supported without shocking the body, but rather in a way that is sustainable over time. The recommended usage is to mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in warm water and drink it after a light breakfast, 1 to 2 times a week, with consistent use over 1 to 2 months, and by combining it with a diet low in refined sugars and a daily practice of deep breathing. Many men report noticeable improvements. Maintaining hormone balance is not only about preserving vitality, it is also about protecting emotional well-being, personal strength, and the adaptability that defines a man in the most mature phase of life. Benefit 5. Supporting deep sleep and calming the mind. Deep sleep is not only essential for physical recovery, but also forms the foundation for stable hormone function, especially in men over 60. Yet, many at this age often struggle with light, fragmented sleep, waking up in the middle of the night and finding it hard to fall back asleep. This is not only due to changes in biological rhythm, but also linked to internal imbalance, specifically high acidity in the blood and tissues. When the body becomes overly acidic, the nervous system tends to stay on high alert, making it difficult to relax and fall into deep sleep. Baking soda, with its gentle pH-regulating properties, helps neutralize acidity and indirectly calms the neuroendocrine axis. This brings the body back to its natural resting state, where calming hormones like melatonin can be released more effectively. Many people have tried mixing a small amount of baking soda in warm water, combined with deep breathing exercises or a gentle foot soak before bedtime, and noticed a real difference: a clearer mind, easier sleep onset, and waking up feeling lighter and more refreshed. A suggested use is to dissolve 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in warm water and drink it in the early evening or at least 2 hours after dinner. Avoid using it too close to bedtime to prevent stimulating the kidneys overnight. Additionally, soaking your feet for 15 minutes in warm water with baking soda and a few drops of lavender essential oil can create a deeply relaxing effect. A restful night of sleep helps regulate cortisol, the stress hormone, thereby restoring the rhythm of testosterone release. This helps men feel stronger, calmer, more emotionally balanced, and better equipped to handle the day with confidence. Warning 3. Common mistakes seniors make when using baking soda. Although baking soda is a safe and inexpensive ingredient, using it incorrectly can lead to unwanted effects, especially for older adults with sensitive health conditions. The first common mistake is taking too much in hopes of faster results. Some people, after noticing slight improvement, begin increasing the dose daily or consuming it multiple times a day. The result is electrolyte imbalance, a disrupted acid-alkaline ratio, and a higher risk of elevated blood pressure or mild swelling due to sodium retention. The second mistake is drinking baking soda late at night, close to bedtime. This puts extra strain on the kidneys, since nighttime is when the body is supposed to rest, not process additional alkaline substances. Taking it late may cause more frequent nighttime urination, indirectly disrupting sleep and interfering with the body's natural hormone rhythm. The third mistake is replacing conventional treatments with baking soda on their own. Some people stop taking their blood pressure, diabetes, or prostate medications because they believe baking soda is a harmless natural remedy. This is a dangerous misconception. Baking soda should only be seen as a supportive remedy, never a complete substitute for proper medical treatment. To use it correctly, stick to a low dose, 1/4 to 1 of teaspoon, no more than twice a week. It should be taken in the morning after a light meal and spaced far from the time you take prescription medications. If you have chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, kidney weakness, or irregular heartbeat, consult your doctor before starting. Let baking soda be a quiet companion, not a risky replacement for the treatments you're following with science and care. We've just completed a journey through the surprising benefits of an ingredient so familiar: baking soda. From supporting blood circulation, easing bladder pressure, calming the prostate, and stabilizing male hormones, to improving sleep and soothing the mind, it all begins with a simple principle: restoring balance to the inner environment of the aging body. Not everyone needs expensive medications or complex interventions to maintain vitality and well-being. Sometimes, all it takes is understanding your body a little more, listening to its subtle signals, and making small adjustments to what may seem ordinary, like a warm glass of water mixed with a small spoonful of baking soda, that can lead to significant change. Always remember, male vitality after 60 isn't about brute strength. It's about balance, rhythm, and the body's quiet ability to renew itself. And the journey of caring for your aging hormones doesn't need to begin with urgency, but with gentle, consistent, and informed habits. If you feel you've learned something new today, start with a small step. Tomorrow morning, try a warm glass of water with a bit of baking soda. Listen to your body. Watch for changes. And if you find it helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon. And stay tuned for more videos on diet tips, gentle exercises, and herbal remedies to help you live each day in good health. How are you using baking soda? Share your experience in the comments below so we can all learn and connect. Because true wellness isn't just a personal journey, it's a gift you can share with the people you love.